Okay, so my claim is that having divorced parents isn't always such a bad thing about how everybody thinks it is. I believe that the divorce, the way the outcome's going to be is how your parents, how the parents treat it and how they react to the divorce. So I believe that if your parents are good to you, they raise you well like they would be if they were married. They're just not together like in marriage. It just depends on how the parents are gonna get along after the divorce. I have a thing where it says 80% of children from divorced families become better individuals if the parents get along and co-parent together. So I think that is right because my parents are divorced, so and I think I came out pretty well, I think. So my parents, of course they fought after the divorce and everything, but they wouldn't do it in front of us. They would still, both my parents to this day, they still come to all of my activities. They go to my choir performances, they go to my water polo games. They still do all of that together. If they weren't cooperative with each other, they wouldn't go because they would hate to see each other. But my parents got over that, and so I just think that that shows that your parents. It just depends on how they react to it. So I also have that only a relatively small percent of children experience serious problems as a result of a divorce as adults. So of course, some parents don't treat the divorce well, and the kids will go down a wrong path, and they just will think that, oh, I'm going to revolt against my parents because I don't like the decision that they made. So, so if your parents are raising you well and treating you the right way, you won't have to go through those problems. Of course, every teenager goes through the revolting age where they want to do what they want. They don't have to listen to their parents, but I just think that in my experience, seeing my parents and how they got through things and they're still friends, they've gone through this big change in their lives, and everybody in that family got put through that. So it just depends on how your parents raise you and how you react to it too, in a way. So in conclusion, I do believe that it just depends on how your parents treat you and raise you. So I don't think divorce is such a bad thing in the end.
All right.